I knew what I needed. The city man, I was conceited.
Hey guys, Greg Finger Band here. Thanks for hanging out. My name's Greg Finger. What's your name?
Zach Adams.
What's your name?
Duke McClellan.
What's your name?
Austin Matucci.
And what do you play?
The drums.
Guitar and vocals.
I didn't ask yet. What do you play?
I play the bass and the piano.
You do, and I play the piano too. Thank you for hanging out with us. Yes, it's definitely a dream come true that we get to do music for a living, and I think the vision that we have for it is just to keep putting out our original music and not take any shortcuts and win people over one fan at a time. So that's kind of what we're doing now, and you guys like it? You
We
hate
love it. I love it.
Yeah, we went on our first tour this past summer, and it was really fun. I'd like to have there's my dog Huckleberry. Duke was on tour with us, and he has some kind of different experiences. I mean, what would you say your experiences like were on the road with Greg Finger Band?
Well, for those of you who are unaware, the North Dakota region of our country is infested with grizzly bears, which, if you don't know much about grizzly bears, unlike black bears, are a very aggressive animal. They're extremely territorial. And so, you come up in their state and they don't like that. And so, it was a very traumatic experience. Playing music was great, but our off times going back and forth from the hotel could be very horrific. But seriously.
But Zach went to Kalamazoo. So Zach's he's a road warrior too. Tell us a little bit about your experiences up in Kalamazoo.
I remember we played at this gig and we were there pretty early. So we drove like 6-7 hours.
6-7 hours.
And so I was walking out back after we loaded everything and I was very hungry. And I saw this Checkers like a mile down the road. So I walked a mile in the freezing cold to Checkers. And there were like 7 or 8 homeless people. And it was one of those walk up to the window and order. And they were just hanging out there. I just sat down and started eating hamburgers.
Well, dang on. I can't believe I didn't even know
There you have
that.
it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so we leave for tour on January 3rd to go to Key West, Florida, and we'll be there for a couple weeks. And we hit the East Coast on the way home, so we'll take 2 to 3 weeks to hit the East Coast and be back in February. My ideal places to play are really anywhere where there's just a ton of people there to have fun, who love our music and just want to have a good night.
Where do you love to play, Duke?
Any place where grizzly bears do not live.
So the pledge campaign that we're running is kind of like a way that fans can get involved in our music making process. So they, or you, whoever's watching this, pledges, and you get like one of the items that we're offering, and every one of the pledges goes to our music making process, like in the studio and stuff. So right now, as of today, I think we're at 58%. Maybe more as we speak. So that would be great. Maybe we could leave a link. Caroline's doing this interview. Maybe she can leave a link for y'all to go see that website. My favorite thing, of course, and actually multiple people have ordered this, is a beer with Greg. And so somebody from like Alabama ordered one. So we're gonna do some serious travel. I mean, like, you really want a beer with Greg, eh? So that's one of my favorite. But there's a ton of cool stuff on there, including like a day to hang out in the studio, like a private concert, Skype call, all that good stuff. But we need you. We can't freaking make our music happen. We won't release it without getting 100%. So thanks so much for supporting if you have. And I don't know, there's nothing else to say, I guess.
That's all.
So. Okay, so the new EP, all four of us, I speak for all of us, we're all freaking pumped about it.
Yes.
It's going to be called Roll On By. And the reason we called it that is because it's kind of a theme throughout all 5 of the songs. Oh, there's Huckleberry. So, so Austin and Zach weren't a part of Greener Grass. What would you say the difference between what you think Greener Grass is and Roll On By? What do you think?
Roll On By definitely has more of a band feel. We all co-wrote the songs together, and we worked on them for months and months before going into the studio to actually put it all together. So it has little pieces of each of us in it versus
Yeah,
the
because
last
Greener
one.
Grass was basically just you two, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
What would
there's
y'all
more
say?
perspective in the songs.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the names of the songs? We got
Journey Somewhere.
Journey Somewhere, If Only, Gonna Be Okay, Trying to Find Love, and Home Is in Her Eyes. Which one would y'all say is your favorite?
Oh man.
If Only.
If Only?
Yeah, I have to say that
I
one.
would agree.
If Only or Want to Be Okay.
Yeah.
I like both of
Yeah,
those.
it's a hard pick.
I like them all.
Yeah.
They're all our
good.
kids.
Even though I do
Yeah.
like them all.
What's that?
Even though I do like them all.
Yeah, I do like them all.
I had to pick one.
Yeah, I mean we're super pumped. That is gonna be out. Well, we're kind of almost in the mixing phase of it, so that'll be out probably either late January, early February, depending on how our mixing and mastering goes. So we're pumped about that. Roll On By. Be on the lookout for it.
So one of the goals that we have right now, just in our music career, is that we have a really great regional, just kind of presence with our music. We have a great kind of following going on right now, but we don't want to stop there. We want to continue with making this a nationwide thing where people can hear our music, that we can play for as many people as possible, and so we really just want to create just really just a buzz in the music world, and just see as far as we can take this as
I mean,
possible.
we even have fans in Europe, don't we?
We do. And
Which is really cool.
the reason we do is because of interviews like this. So thanks so much to PRLs and Caroline for having us
Thank you.
and asking us these questions, because this is a freaking Scottish company. So thank you so much. And I guess that's it. I guess we're signing off. That's the last question. Our biggest music goals right now. Actually, our biggest music goal is to come to Scotland and play for you.
Boom.
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 See you soon.
Home is where my heart should be, but it's running to where the water flows. Wish that I could find a way out from this life that I keep writing about. I've been checked out of my job, got in trouble with the law, hoping to find my little happy place, just trying to let go, but I just like to chase.